Was good, my brother? So, we just gonna do a little bit of ooh. We got the ooh. We got the ooh. We got that whole pack up. Just landed. Expect some new videos. And yes, all my muhas are empty. Here is this one. This is what I've been living off for the last week because I've literally had nothing else because this stuff took too long to ship and get here. So I've been smoking straight technology. You know how it is. Live resin better? Yeah. Like with the, I honestly preferred because I had the Flavor Aid and the Views right here from my last pickup. And I honestly preferred the Flavor Aid taste better. The live resin was a bit more gassy on the undertones and it had like a bit of a sourness taste to it. But I definitely, it might have just been that individual strain maybe, but the Apple Angel Cake last time went crazy. What's good, brother? But yeah, on this one, we got that blue cherry fritter for the cold fire. We got the atomic apple for the Alien Labs. We got some carbon fiber live resin raw garden. We got a live resin jetty. This is Motormouth. And we got that Purple Punch Stizzy 1 gram disposable. But I low-key already kind of cracked this one open. And this one had a sticker on it. I thought the Stizzy disposables have like a printed logo. I took the sticker off compulsively, but it was there. I mean, don't they usually have a print? I don't know. It still rips though. Not going to chief anything too much because I still got to do a review. But yeah, expect those to be coming soon. I think for the first video, I'm going to do the Cali, I'm going to do the Cold Fire, the Jetty, and the Alien Labs for the California Cart series. I'm going to review the Stizzy separately, and then the dabs I'm just going to do, you know, with the Balmy rig. BM means black market. That's basically you know, carts, buds, just anything that's not part of the legal market. So essentially stuff sold in a dispensary. So BM would be like Ace Ultra Premiums. That'll be your favorite 3Gs, those pieces of crap. But if it's in a dispensary, it's considered white market. If it's something that's kind of in both, like Muhammad's or Boutique, they would be considered gray market. For the most part, I mean, Muha mainly sells on the black market because that's, you know, that's where they probably get the most of their bread. But they're technically gray market because they're legal in Michigan. Yeah, they're legal in Michigan, California, New Mexico, and just recently another state. I think like, which one was? I don't even know, but they're in 4 states now. But total active cannabinoids. Okay, yeah, 79%, 84. How much THC? What is the THC percentage? 83. 81. 89. Okay, so yeah, this one. Blue slushy Muha on the floor when I walked out of school, bruh. If you found that shit at school, hell no. Especially if it's a Muha. Like, if it's in the new hardware, there's a potentiality that it could be real. But at this point, Muhas just aren't worth it anymore. The quality is just not there. They do not care about the product that they're putting out, and it's pretty disappointing. Take time to chill between hits so the oil doesn't burn. Huh. I like that. They got like a little thing at the bottom here. It's like half full. It was new hardware. Yeah. Even so, like the fake hardware, like the new hardware is already being faked. So can't really trust it, to be honest, cuz like on the fake ones, instead of the Muha logo light up on the back being white, they're like a more goldish color. Even if it's half full, like $5. Yeah, I mean, essentially. Like, that's how much a 1-gram cartridge in the Michigan dispensaries is. It's like $6 to $8. Yeah. Aren't my granddaddy Pert Muha yeah, they've been clogging. Like, they even brought back the new hardware because of how bad people were complaining about how terrible the new hardware was. Like, the idea of it is cool, but not if it's just horrible quality. You feel me? But, yeah, so not really going to be doing much in this stream. I just wanted to pop in here, let you guys know, hello, I am still alive, and packages have arrived. So, expect a few more videos this week. And, yeah, hopefully this should last me a bit longer than the last order did, because that was gone instantly, basically. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just not buying Muhas at all anymore. Unless, one, they up their quality. Two, they, like, put out a statement of why they're being dog shit. Three, they go back to cannabis-derived terpenes because fuck them BDTs. Four, they drop that cherry pie flavor in a 2-gram disposable. Other than that, those 4 things are why I'm just not schmacking. Be me? So, instead, we have the Stizzies and everything else, because sure, Stizzies are kind of under hot water currently with everything going on, but, you know, what else can you really do about it? Well, that's not any better, dog. Those are even worse. Because unlike Muhas, those aren't in dispensaries at all. So I would throw that out, my brother. Throw it to the curb and never look back. Now that one is a good one. No, they are not. They say they're 2 grams. That's literally 1 gram Muha hardware. 1 gram, not 2, 1. They're literally lying to you on the box. So why do you think they would be good quality? And they're also one of the companies that says, oh yeah, no pesticides, no heavy metals, no solvents, no this, no that. When usually the companies that put that out there are the worst ones. Whole Melts does it. Favorites does it. Cake does it. They all do it. If you notice on something like this, indeed, that's why I'm not smoking them anymore. With stuff like this in California dispensaries, you don't got to worry about that because they don't say all that. You got your normal like warnings and stuff, but they have to put that on there. But they don't tell you no pesticides because they shouldn't have to. The product should already be good quality. You shouldn't have to worry about the product being pesticide ridden or metals ridden or conversion oil ridden. That's the big problem nowadays is the conversion oils. 90% of Michigan's distillate, because it's so cheap, is just mostly conversion oil because it's technically not illegal there. So they just have free range. So going forward, I would recommend you guys stop buying Muhas. If you guys can't get any good brands around you, switch to Bud. That's all I'm saying. Because it's not worth it over the time. Because you got to be honest. These qualities, these brands, and they don't give a crap about you, dog. They're using you for the money. I mean, nothing's really going to happen immediately. I mean, over time, it's probably going to do something. But it's just not recommended to be smoking anything with a huge amount of pesticides, because stuff in the dispensaries, they do have pesticides, but it's under the legal limit to the point where it's not going to harm you. Like a year or so ago, there was an LA Times article. Yeah, over time, it's just going to kill your lungs. But if you ever get a disposable or something that has pesties in it, the best way to go about still using it and not using it is to put the oil on a cracker or something and then do it that way, because your stomach is a lot better at handling heavy metals and pesticides rather than your lungs. So it's just slap it on a saltine cracker or something that's got a lot of fatty acids or carbs to it. Down that shit, if it's distillate anyway. How do pesticides get into the oil? So when companies are growing, they basically, like if they're growing outside, they would spray it down like they would with any other fruit to prevent bugs and shit from eating their product. But because some companies, instead of finding ways around it, they use pesticides and stuff that's already been banned by the US. They basically get fake versions of the banned pesticides from China. So it's like double bad, especially. I mean, some brands don't do that, but the more scummier brands, they're definitely doing that. And it's not good at all. Because the FDA literally bans these certain pesticides for the reason of them not being safe for, human consumption. I mean, pesticides aren't safe for human consumption regardless. But like I was saying, like apples and stuff, like fruits that you're going to get at the supermarket, sometimes they're going to have pesticides on them. But like I said, your stomach is a lot better at handling pesticides than your lungs. So slap that shitty muha oil on a cracker, go to town, and you're chilling. Feel me? That is the J Smokes scientific lesson for the day. You guys will have homework. You will be tested tomorrow when you come back in. So be prepared now. But like, all jokes aside, y'all just got to be safe, because the cart scene right now is getting terrible, especially on the black market scene, because there's so much misinformation being spread around these brands. There's people that are hyping the fuck out of some of these brands because they don't have anything else around. The best card I had was a Raw Garden, but I'd be smoking more Bud now than Yarts. Exactly. That's the best thing you can do, dog. That's the safest thing to avoid any kind of foreign jumbo. And like, if you're not smoking on spray pack, because if you're smoking on spray pack, that's a whole nother lesson. Anything that's got like milkshake or marshmallows and have some like AI generated. Oh yeah, I've seen those 2-gram dispos. Lung almost collapsed because of carts. Started at 11. Jesus Christ, 11, dog. You're cooked. That's terrible, bruh. I mean, I get it, but damn, you're cooked. Sprinkles cart is... Yeah, it definitely is, because they make spray Bud, so why wouldn't they make spray carts? They're just expanding on that market because they know idiots are going to buy them. And like, the hardware looks so stupid. You got like a Vapor Boost, like a boost on the bottom. Like you tap the bottom of it, and it's like it puts it into like a boof pulse mode, like you're ripping on a Geek Bar or some crap. And then Cookies is also dropping a disposable in New York with that same kind of technology. So that seems to be a whole New York thing, because the sprinkles carts are in New York too. 50 now. I started at 14. But my friend started at 8. What the fuck? 8? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, brain. Your brain has not been developed in the right way at all, my friend. I can tell you that. Oh, that's so bad. That's what I'm saying, bruh. Because of that. I'm gonna take a rip for bro. Got you, my brother. Review coming soon, so stay tuned. But that's dizzy hitting though. Whew. Damn. Yeah, that's an indicar, all right. I know it's distillate and it's just placebo, but it's definitely feeling like an indica. Alrighty. Well, how his mom babysits the kid and he hits a wall. I mean, some people have horrible parenting skills. That's insane. I mean, I've heard rumors that when I was a young child, my grandmother was putting like alcohol in my milk to help me sleep. So, that is a very relatable statement. I don't know if that is true, but that's what I've just heard. So, tell your buddy, same gang. You can see how that fucked me up. Also explains my addictive personality. Gang, liver is cooked if that happens. Nah. No lie, girl, you look at photos. Alright, y'all. But I'm probably gonna pop off because I got work later, so I'm low-key better just go chill type of vibe. I have not. Well, I mean, not to the point where I've been, like, in trouble or anything, because I never got caught when I was living with my parents. I was, I'm smart about it, but I got busted because I had a boof-ass 6-gram lost THC box just chilling in a trash can. So, yeah, I was cooked at that point, so, oh well. But, I mean, I literally unboxed the POC. The POC. Oh, God. Anyway, I'm fried. King Muha said Muha's our boof. Exactly. You know it's bad if King Muha himself is saying that. Yeah, that was like right when I first started. Like, I was only picking up at the local shop. So, I was very limited to what I had. But then I realized, I should start picking up from plugs. And then my first plug pickup was a Muha. 2 Muhas. And then I have not stopped the Muhas since. Ironically, I started and then quit the Muhas on the same day 1 year apart. So that's fun. Smoke out your window. How many boutiques have I had? Definitely not as many. I've had like 12 maybe in total. Smoke out your window. Honestly, bro, if you do get from Michigan dispensaries, avoid the distillate. Because, like I said, all of their stuff is coming up with conversion oil with Delta 8. I just got a 20 piece of them. Got a 20 piece of, yeah, I mean, yeah, boutiques are, I don't really know what's going on with boutiques right now. There's like combative lab results I've seen going online. Like I've seen some that say boutiques have conversion oil. I've seen some that say they're mostly Delta 8, and then I've seen some say that they're fine. So I honestly couldn't even tell you. Until the brand themselves come out and say something, it's just kind of up in the air on who to really trust. What's bad about conversion oil? So basically, it's not bad, but if you don't do it right, that's when it gets bad. So the process of conversion oil, I'm not really too sure on exactly what they do, but they basically take Delta 8 distillate. They do something, I don't know if they heat it, they freeze it. I couldn't tell you what they do, but then they convert it into Delta 9 with CBN, I think. And that'll show on the lab report, so it'll be like 17% Delta 8. And if you see something like that, then it's using like Delta 8 conversion oil. But there's also like HHC conversion oil. I'm sure there's a bunch of different types of conversion oils. But it's basically just a way of companies cheaping the fuck out. They're basically taking really, really, really cheap distillate, converting it into Delta 9. So it's more... Every time I had... Bruh, hold on. Okay. But, yeah. I would say avoid stuff with conversion oil because it's very mixed. There's very mixed opinions on what it really is and how it's made. At least from what I've seen, I haven't seen any like definitive answers on what magic they do. But I don't know. If you guys, I just recommend, if you guys get a hold of anything, every time I had a boutique, the oil never moved. But when the Muhas, the oil moved. But I think they just freeze the oil. Well, I noticed that on my first boutique. And then the few that I got after, they really burned quick. The very first boutique that I had, it was the V1 boutique with like the blue and the pink dot for like the light for the switching and all. But that one lasted a mean minute. And then it's like on the V3s and the V4s, they were gone instantly. I had heard clean carts just aren't good, brother. They're just not, they're not real at all. If they're real, they're not the best. Like, they're not in dispensaries. They're not legal anywhere. So nobody knows real lab results on them. Nobody knows what's actually in them. It's just a big mystery. Like, the company can pay people to have fake lab results. V2, yeah. I had like a singular V1, and I had more of the V2, V3, and the V4 than I did. But those definitely ran and just went way quicker. So there was definitely something going on with them, because that's what I had with Muhas too. It's like, at first they weren't going down as quick, but then like I'd be like halfway through in like 2 days. I mean, sure, I'm a certified chiefer, but that shit shouldn't be burning that quick. Because like if you rip a Muha, it's like there's still gonna be just smoke coming out that. Fried made shroom bars, yeah. Fried is the eternal hell zone. I'm gonna be real with you, my brother. Never smoke anything by Fried or Hits. Yeah, mine were gone super quick. Yeah, Frieds are fake as fuck. And now they also recently just dropped their new 3-gram disposable. That bullshit. That cannot be safe. Sprinkles disposable, fake as fuck. Their bud is nothing but old moldy bud that they rehydrate, and then they spray flavor terps on there to make it look nice and fresh when it's old and moldy and not good. So if a brand that has terrible bud is making carts, use brain. Don't smoke that shit. At this point, don't smoke anything that's 2 grams. Anything that's 2 grams nowadays is going to be nothing but boof and conversion oil, whether it's in a dispensary or not. Because Muhas are in dispensaries in Michigan, but it don't mean that they're anything good. I used to think they were, but then they started cutting down on their quality on their 2-gram disposables, and they fucked with my candy apple. That was their first mistake, fucking with candy apple. They completely changed the flavor on it, make it taste like apple gelato ice, make it harsh, icy, nasty. Then they bring back a new flavor that kind of tastes like it, the green apple elixir. It was good. It tastes like Scooby-Doo fruit snacks to a T. It tasted like that blue Scooby-Doo fruit snack, that matte light blue colored one. It tasted just like that. I get it the next time. What does it taste like? Hot ass, hot garbage, dog shit. Because they make 1 or 2 batches of good stuff, and then right after that, after they get their necessary testing done at the dispensaries that they need to do to get them in there, quality immediately goes downhill. They pour that shit up with the conversion oils. So then every time you get a Muha, the flavor is going to be inconsistent. It's going to be clogging. It's going to be running really quick. So no more. I gotta take another rip from the Stiz. Skywalker OG just tastes like... Huh. Yeah, I don't know. See, that's what I mean. My Skywalker OG tasted piney and tasted very gassy. It didn't have any fruity flavor to it at all. So that right there tells you that they have no consistency. They have no quality control. Just dizzy. That's good. Oh, yep, that's an indica, all right. Holy fuck. They're decent. To be honest, like, it's got that same kind of taste as their Delta 8 line, if I'm being honest, with like that kind of oily flavor. I've had 2 whole melts. They were terrible. Don't smoke whole melts. Anyway, portable and discreet. Oh, is that a bank? No, they were never good. Every single test that they've ever had done on them has come up with hella pesticides. Plus, they just don't taste good. I had a Lemonado, which was a V3, and then I had Bugatti OG, which was also a V3. They were terrible. Bugatti OG was a little better, but it had a very weird kind of like taste / just feeling in the nose on them that I just didn't like. It was like very burny. Like it burned my nose hairs on those. So they're just not any good. Did it kind of taste like lavender? On which one? The Bugatti OG? It was like kind of woody, kind of oaky tasting, but then there's just like this horrible aftertaste on it that they both had. And they low-key gave me a headache too, which I don't be getting on a lot of things unless they're like super fake. Like I got that shit on Ace Ultra Premiums. Like those are terrible. They give me a headache. The paint around the mouthpiece starts to chip off. Then it just, there goes the Chinese gold paint. And the oil, that's no good. It's icy and nasty. Appreciate it. And yeah, and that just gave me a really bad headache, those aces. And it's like, Fulcrum low-key a crash out recently. But, I mean, hey, I'd be down. I tried to hit up Blazing the Asian before he went back into the psych ward. I was like, yo, bro, we both live in New Jersey. I'm trying to get that collab going. He's like, yeah, you could be a contestant in the video. So, I don't really know about that, but it was worth a shot. Why is he even in there? I don't know. It apparently seems like he's just going through some mental shit, and he's just kind of losing it. He's been off of medicine for a long while now. My Ace Redbox mouthpiece came black. Yeah, exactly. They're fucking terrible. Aces, buns, plus Chiefs them. Aces are good. No, they're not, my brother. I've had 3. They all tasted icy, harsh, nasty. The oil burnt after like 1 or 2 blinks. And then the paint started chipping off. Chiefs? You mean Big Chiefs? Yeah, they're pretty shit. If you, at least the cartridges. I've never had anything other than their cartridges before, so I don't know. I got a fake one of their 2-gram liquid diamond disposables like a month or 2 ago from the plug. Was low-key pretty pissed about that. But it is what it is. Picking up local, you're always bound to find some fake shit. You got to get some stuff shipped. You guys just got to find a really good plug, but it's just so hard to find somebody out there that's legit. Like, the first person that I tried to buy online from, he got me out of $100. Like, I was fucking tripping. And then from then, I just didn't buy anything till I found a really reliable source. And now, that's where I get my only stuff from now. Unless it's like Bud, because Bud's pretty decent around here. But when it comes to pens, I'm not buying anything black market locally anymore. It's just not worth it. Nothing is good. Like, one of my plugs recently just got in the Lucky Charm Muhas, like the Leprechaun and shit with the old hardware. It's just like, I'm good, bruh. Like, maybe one day I'll pick up one of their live resin line or their melted diamonds or something. Yeah, pretty boof. But, yeah, I don't know.
Theater for a new audience is important to me in 2 ways. One as a performer, and the other as an audience member. As a performer, I've never felt more support from a company.
Yeah, it is. They're just lazy. They're just putting a new box on it to throw the fakes off for like a week. Because that's just how quick they're catching up with the fakes nowadays. Favorite black market brand? Gotta be Pine Trees, I would say. Oh, this one right here. Pine Trees. This is one of the best quality brands you can get, by far. I would have to say they're literally on the same quality as Coldfire, a literal California dispensary brand. Really good stuff there. This one was I did a video on it. It's their 2-gram disposable. I mean, it just kind of depends on what your plug got them for, if you can get them. It's definitely the black box ones, but they just changed the name of the flavor. What do you mean? If you mean the Aces? I have one right now, the Pine Tree Blue Dream. Yeah. Tiny knows what's up. Those are good. Those are probably some of the best quality stuff you can ever get that's completely black market. I never got any Mad Labs around me. That's more like New York. They're like pretty popping in New York, but nothing in Jersey. I have like 1 or 2 plugs. Yeah, the Aces, yeah, they're just fake. They're just so terrible. They just give me the worst possible headache that nothing else has ever. Like boutiques low-key gave me a headache if I was like ripping them hella. But the aces were just immediate with the headache on them. Yeah, I mean, they do taste like za, but then there's just like this icy. Oh yeah, the pine tree. Yeah, I mean that's basically what you're gonna expect out of a California branded cartridge. Yeah, exactly, New York. So they were pretty popping in New York. But yeah, pine trees are really good. There's no, like, their distillate, there's no added flavor or anything. I mean, maybe on their Yuma line, what you have, Tiny, but on their just main line, it's all just gassy flavors. Pine tree resin slash rosin. They're mainly, they have the cured resin cartridges, which are a lot like I said, Cold Fires. That's basically their direct competitor, I would say. They have distillate, which is CDTs, so it's nothing but gassy flavor, no artificial crap. Then they also have a live resin, which is in disposables. 4-day tea break. I don't want to open any yards. Why is my tea so high? Smoking every day. What's good, Mr. Tarantula? Or Madame Tarantula, whoever you are. 2 to 3 weeks? Damn. I was crashing out not having anything for 3 days. I'm cooked. Hell yeah. I get you. That's what I be doing. If I don't got anything on me, I just be watching videos, trying to get the placebo. I had the Pine Tree 2G, the white one, Gushers. Tasted like nothing. Yeah. I'm gonna start doing Fintweed. Boring. No, bruh. Don't go on. Don't move on. You're doing a little too much. You're fucking dead, bro. Yeah. I cannot deal with people and their stupid shit when I'm fucking not on the za. Like, I work overnight in a deli, so I deal with all kinds of nut jobs. It's like a bunch of crackheads, bunch of just scumbags coming in thinking that they own the world, bunch of people coming out the bar from across the street, from the strip club across the street. So it's a pretty bad area, so we're gonna get pretty bad characters. I gotta go in tonight. Have fun. Just be kind of go crazy though. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, for real. I'm on the register all this week. Or I was. This is my last day of work this week, and then I'm off for 2 days after this. So definitely reviews coming. That's all I'm saying. To do Fintweed? Hell yeah. Fint OG, my brother. Damn, you're cooked. I've had za and like teeny bit of shrooms. That's about it. And then like whatever the fuck my parents put me on when I was a kid. I was on like Adderall or some shit for ADHD. All that shit ever did was take my food hunger away. I was a twig. I had to eat Flintstone vitamins because I didn't have enough nutrition from the food because I had no hunger and no appetite. Damn. Mailman going crazy. He bumping some shit. Damn, bruh. I ain't never been up that. 16! Holy shit! How did you even manage that? Jeez, I was struggling over trying to do a 3-5 in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That is crazy! My homie Cal, he was off of like 7 G's of some black Cataros. He was like tweaking all night, and then he woke up just standing in the middle of his room. Bro literally had an ego death, but that's crazy. 16. Are you good, my dude? How was your brain after that one? I can't even imagine. That must have been a whole mental reset. Turn you into a whole new person type shit. And the Chinese... yeah, I mean, they are, kind of. Cal, huh? Yeah, never look at yourself in the mirror, brother. I know that's one thing I'm always saying. Never look in the mirror. I wish my homies weren't so camera shy. Got some dab mats? Shit, I don't really be doing much dabs. I just be throwing them in the rig, so I don't even really need one, my brother. Appreciate it, though. Because, like, I got this. This is my dab mat. Boop. Got that. Berry gelato, lavender lemon. Those are probably fake, my dog. I'm not gonna hold you. They're not pushing out lavender lemon. They haven't been pushing that one out in a little bit. So I'm thinking that one might be fake, my brother. If the Muha logo light up on the back isn't completely white, like apart from like the outside, lavender lemon lift, my friend. It's a lift. It's fake then, my brother. The real ones have a white M, not a gold M. That is a rep Muha, my brother. I hate to say it, but it's a rep. I would throw that out. Yes. If it's gold with a, like, the M in the middle, that's like the light that lights up, if that's not completely white, then it's fake. Or, yeah, if it's not completely white, it's fake. If it's like, is it like pure white, or is it like kind of off-white? If it's off-white, it's fake. If it kind of just blends in with the rest, it's fake. I don't have any more to even really show you, to like compare it to. The Muha, what if a Muha logo, it has a Muha logo, but it peels off? Yeah, the real ones have like a little peel thing on it. I haven't seen if the fake ones do or not, but the real ones, they have like a little film over the light you can peel off. That's what I did on all of mine. I discovered that one. Pure white M with a peel. How long have you had it for? I feel like that's a better question. If it's... I have over 35 peels on my... Damn. Today. Oof. I don't know, bruh. Because they honestly haven't released that one in like over a month and a half. Maybe 2 months at this point. Because that's how long it's been since I quit the Muha. Almost. Charge bars. Never heard of it. Sounds like some black market stuff. Let me see. Charge bar. Charge bars leading the way since 2021.
That's my son I never had.
Oh, thank you.
Just what you need, right?
So if it's real, the Muha logo fades off. Charge bars, they're in New York. Yeah, I've never heard of them, so I don't really know anything about them. If it's real, the Muha logo, no, it'll have like a little clear just film on it, like how you would get with a new phone. There's kind of just like a protective covering over it. You kind of get your fingernail underneath it and it'll pull off, but it doesn't take the whole thing off. It's just a clear film. Have a CA logo on it? No. If it's a 2-gram disposable, it's not going to have the CA logo on it. They don't produce them in California. They're only produced in Michigan, and yeah, I think they're really only produced in Michigan. Yeah, mine fades off, so I'm sure it's fake. Yeah. Because, like, the older ones, like, when they weren't a light, they would fade off, and they would just, you know, it would just chip off after a while. But on the new ones, I haven't had that happen, because the gold bit is like a sticker on there. They both had the peel, so they're real. All right, brother, just be safe out there. Torches, I used to, but they're really bottom of the barrel Delta 8 garbage. A lot of them say, oh yeah, this one's THCP, this one's THCA, but it's all some bullshit. It's all just like 70% Delta 8. Oh yeah, fake favorites are fake as shit. I've had a few plugs over a while, mainly because most of them are very unreliable. So I've had to get multiple to get a hold of different products, but eventually they all ended up just getting the same crap at the end of the day, so it didn't really matter at the end. But for now, I'm only copying from one, and I get them online, because I am not dealing with the black market BS. You pick up from a friend or go to the dispensary. I get stuff shipped from, you know, I get stuff shipped from where they come from. So, California. Anyway, y'all, I'm probably going to head out and go get some sleep in because work later. I may try to record a bit of a video. Do you have to get a med card to order online? Well, I'm not ordering from a dispensary online. I'm ordering from a plug that gets, like, California products. So, no. But you can't really get stuff shipped legally. I'm technically not supposed to be able to do this, quote unquote, quote, quote. But I did, and it happened, and it's here. So, oh well. But I'm going to catch y'all later. Yeah, I'm heading out, y'all. But I'm going to see you guys later. Going to have like 2 or 3 videos planned for this week. Got a dab video coming. Gonna review the Stizzy disposable on its own, probably. And then the 3 cartridges I'm gonna do in their own video for Calico Carts Part 3. So, yeah, that's it. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good day, y'all.